Welcome to BMC Network, and we are getting close to the end of the first season. Retro Bowl Season 1 is almost coming to an end, and we are down to the penultimate round of the playoffs, the Conference Championships Series. The winner of the AFC and NFC sides will play in the Season 1 Retro Bowl Finals, which will be a best of 5. But for now, we'll get the AFC side started. They will play their series first, and the teams are the number 2 seeded Buffalo Bills and the 8 seeded Miami Dolphins. And the Bills in the regular season swept the Dolphins. Dolphins looking for some revenge. And also to continue their Cinderella run. 2 wins get you into the Retro Bowl Finals. And who will get there first? Miami will have the first shot at it. And they'll start at the 25. And they have the number 1 offense in the playoffs, averaging 60.5 points per game, if I did my math right. Who knows if I did. And a huge reason why was because of Raheem Mostert right there, who runs it for 6 yards, sets up a 3rd and 4. And now Tua. He's got no one. He's got someone, actually. It's Odell Beckham Jr. Odell Beckham Jr. And he's going to cut back. And he's going to break a tackle. Odell Beckham Jr. And he is going to look to score. And he will. From 69 yards out. And now an extra point coming. Which is good from Jason Sanders. So Miami takes the early lead, and now the Bills will start their opening drive, and they'll start at the 27. Now 1st and 10, here's James Cook. James Cook on the first play of the game gets 7 yards. First play for Buffalo gets 7 yards. Now 7-3. Cook cutting, and he does not get anywhere. Third and 3. And Cook, he is short. So 4th down coming up. And now, there goes James Cook. James Cook converts the 4th down, and he gets to the 48 of Buffalo. 1st and 10, handoff. Cook again. And James Cook. Then he's going to get inside Dolphin territory, inside the red zone, inside the 10 to the 5, and he is in. Touchdown, Buffalo, and they're going to look to tie it up, but it's no good. Wide right, and Buffalo fans don't want to hear that. Bass misses the kick wide right, and he boots it off. And he will take it to the 25, a 16-yard return. Now coming back, Mostert, 7 yards. And Raheem Mostert looking to continue his dominance, but he has not looked as dominant today. A 15-yard run, though, still. 1st and 10 at the 46. Tua looking to throw. He's got Smythe, the tight end, and Smythe to the 35. Now Tua throwing, caught. Hill scored the go-ahead touchdown in Cincinnati, and he scores the go-ahead touchdown here in Buffalo. Well, it's not a go-ahead, but still. Oh, I just sold the clip. And the kick, good. From Sanders, it's 14-6, Miami. And return at the 8. And now 1 second left in the first quarter. Allen gonna throw, and it is caught. James Cook for 12 yards, and he takes it to the 36. That'll end the first quarter. So now we flip-flop sides, and Cook is going to get the first play of the second quarter, and James Cook takes it to Miami territory. 2nd and 2. And pressure. Allen throws interception. And Miami comes up with another turnover. So now they have the ball with great field position. And now they have a 3-yard run there. Gets to the Buffalo Bills logos at the 46. 2nd and 7. Handoff Mostert. Mostert breaks the tackle. Mostert breaks another. And Raheem Mostert. And he can cut back and make a man miss. And he will get to the 10, to the 5. And he will score. Touchdown. Dolphins, and they keep on putting points on the scoreboard. All 3 games now. They have reached 21 before halftime. And now, we'll take that to the 29. So the Bills in early trouble as James Cook for 12 yards to the 41. Now, Allen throwing short, intended for Dalton Kincaid. 2nd and 10. Allen throws, caught. Samuel, Curtis Samuel, and he gets to the 40 of Miami. 1st and 10. Allen throwing, caught. And 11 yards to the 29. 1st and 10. He's sacked. Josh Allen gets brought down. 2nd and 6. Allen again looking to throw, and he has got an open man. It's Dawson Knox, and Dawson Knox makes a man miss. He's at the 10, down at the 3. No, 1st and goal. Handoff. Cook. And he's in again. Touchdown. Buffalo. And they're going to go for 2. Allen throws. Errant pass. And he's short. Curtis Samuel didn't get it. So now the lead is 2 scores instead of 1. And this will be returned to the 29. Miami looking to keep pouring it on. Now here's Tua. Open man caught. Hill. Tyreek Hill. And he will get pushed out of bounds. Otherwise, he would have been gone. Now Tua throwing out of bounds. 2nd and 10. Tua. Looking to throw, and it's dropped again. 3rd and 10. Tua. Looking to throw, and he's got Hill. Hill is open, and he is going to easily score. And that's going to put Miami up by 15. And now the kick is good. Now 28-12 is the score. Now time running out for Buffalo as they'll get it to the 4. Pass game not working. They're going to just hand it off to James Cook and hope for the best. And he's going to give them something to hope about. He's broken a few initial tackles, and he is racing down the numbers, and he is not likely to score, and he won't. He gets down to the 19. He was close, but now it's halftime. Miami up by 16 points as the number 8 seed in Game 1. As they look to keep applying that pressure, can Buffalo mount a comeback? We'll find out as they start with the ball at the 5. No, they'll return it to the 24. Now James Cook again is going to run, and he will get 9 yards. 2nd and inches. Allen looking to throw deep, and he's got Dalton Kincaid for 20 yards, and he is across into Miami territory. And off Cook tries to split the defense, but doesn't get there. Doesn't get Second and 10. Looking to throw again is Allen, and that one misses. Third and 10. Allen throwing, caught. Cook. James Cook to the 32. First and 10. Allen throwing deep. And he had a man right there in Samuel, but that was out of reach. Second and 10. Allen throwing. Intercepted, intended for Samuel. And this is picked up by a defensive lineman to the 40. Miami forces their second turnover. And now Tua gets off Mostert. Mostert gets 5. And so he's down at the 46. Now looking to throw. Hill. Tyreek Hill. And he is racing down the sideline, and he gets 22 to the 32. A first down incoming for Miami. Now here's Mostert. Raheem Mostert. And he's going to run again all the way to the 18. Mostert. Only 4 this time. No. Tua. Throwing. Caught. Well, Beckham has a first down, and way more. He's in. Touchdown, Miami. And they have blown the doors off of this game. It is now 35-12. If my math is right, that's a 23-point lead that Buffalo will have to make up in 3 minutes and 40... No, 3 minutes... Yeah, 3 minutes and 43 seconds. They gotta get to work. And Allen gonna throw. And it's caught in stride. Samuel. Curtis Samuel at the 35-30. And he will make a man miss. Then he's at the 10. At the 5. And he will score from 75 out. Buffalo's gonna need to do that a few more times. They're gonna go for 2. They have no other choice. Allen forced to throw it into the ground. They're 0 of 3 on extra points. Whether it be a 1-point PAT attempt or a 2-point conversion, they have failed. And now the lead is still a very healthy margin of 17. And this will be the last play of the third quarter. Mostert. Oh, he is just breaking tackles left and right, just like he did in the first 2 games of Miami's playoff run, and he will score easily from 56 yards out. Everything looking like a breeze for this offense in general, but more specifically Raheem Mostert as Miami takes a 42-18 lead at the end of the third. And now Sanders will kick off. And Buffalo returns at the 6. The lead is now ballooned to 24, which is just smaller than the largest lead of the game. Now handoff Cook, only 1 yard. Actually, no, this is the largest lead of the game. I don't know what I'm talking about. Second and 11, Allen has to throw, and it's caught. Samuel, Curtis Samuel, he's making those fantasy owners happy. Oh wait, it's the playoffs. Never mind. And Samuel, he's going to keep on racing. He's at the 10, at the 5, and he will score from 74 yards out. And now, decision time as they look to cut the lead down a little more. Allen going to run, and he's going to get in. And so he cuts the lead down to 16. They fail the onside kick. So the game isn't completely over yet, but sure is looking close to it at least. Now Tua throwing. No. Third and 6. Tua throwing and at the feet of Tyreek Hill. So Sanders gonna kick the field goal, and it is up, and it looks good, and it is from 56 yards out. And now Miami has extended their lead up to 19. And Buffalo returns to the 21, 1:38 remaining. Allen throwing. Outright caught. And Curtis Samuel again. Curtis Samuel to the 47. First and 10. Handoff. Cook doesn't get anywhere. Now Cook again. James Cook. And he's going to make a man miss. James Cook at the 20, 15, 10, 5. And he will score from 52 yards out. Another rushing touchdown for James Cook. He has been the lone bright spot in this Bills offense today as they knock in the extra point. And they fail another onside kick. Tua throwing, caught. Tyreek Hill. And he's going to break a tackle. He's going to outrun everyone else. And he's just going to race into the end zone. And that is the dagger. Miami with another 50-point performance. And Sanders knocks in the extra point, 32 seconds left. The lead back up to 19. The largest lead of the game was 26 for Buffalo, and it was just too much. I mean, the game isn't over yet, but Allen surely not giving up, and he overthrows again. And caught Samuel, and he gets to the 40. Allen, one last heave, and it's not going to be answered the same way it's been all day for Josh Allen. And Miami will take Game 1 of the AFC Championship Series, and they take a 1-0 lead. If they win the next game, they'll be advancing to the finals to play the winner of Niners versus Packers. But for the Bills, they're down to an elimination game now in Game 2. And we'll see if they can answer back with a better showing defensively and offensively, because they left a whole bunch of points on the board and they just could not stop the Dolphins. Will things change? We'll find out in Game 2. Welcome back to BMC Network, and we have ourselves a matchup that could determine who will go to the Retro Bowl Finals representing the AFC. It's Game 2 of the AFC Championship Series between the 8-seeded Miami Dolphins and the 2-seeded Buffalo Bills. Miami leading the series right now 1-0. And a best of 3. If they win, they will be moving on to the Retro Bowl Finals to face either San Francisco or Green Bay. For Buffalo, they have to get a victory or else their season is over. And in Game 1, they struggled on offense to get it going until it was too late, and their defense allowed 52 points in the losing effort. So they look to be tighter on both sides. Less mistakes on both sides, and they'll start with the ball, so they have a chance to put the opening exclamation point on this game and this series. So Allen first play handoff to Cook, only 3 yards. It's now 2nd and 7. Now Allen, great defense from Miami, forces a throw to James Cook, and he gets something to do with it. And he gets to the 40, so first down. Now James Cook has gotten a touch on the first 3 plays of the game, and he will score from 40 yards out. Now the kick is good from Tyler Bass. And the return returned from the 6 to the 24. So here comes Tua Tagovailoa and this Dolphins offense. And looking to keep that offense going. Today, no Raheem Mostert, and he will get off to a 20-yard run. And so a first down up to the 44. It seems like it doesn't matter what the running back is, who the running back is, but they're going to get something going. And now, 2nd and 8. Tua throwing, caught. Tyreek Hill for 15 yards to the 39. Now 1st and 10. Now Hill makes the catch. Tyreek Hill cuts back, and he makes a man miss. Makes 2 guys miss, and he gets a 27-yard completion down to the 13 of 1st and 10. Now 8-10 down to the 4. Second and 1. And HN is in. Touchdown Miami, and they punch right back. And the kick is good. So now the return to 6. Now the return to the 26. Handoff, James Cook, and he has been cooking just like his name suggests. And a stiff arm runs over a Dolphin, and he will keep on running. He's at the 30, 25, 20, and he won't get brought down there. He's inside the 10 to the 5, and he scores. From 74 yards out, James Cook has been doing all the heavy lifting for the Buffalo today, as they look to stay off elimination for at least one more game. Now returned at the 5 for Miami, and the Dolphins will start with the ball at the 27. Throwing, and it's caught by Durham Smythe. And Durham Smythe, and he breaks a tackle, gets a stiff arm, and he will get deep into Buffalo territory before being brought down, if he will get brought down. And he stiff arms another, and he's going to get in from 72 out to end the first quarter. At the point to tie it up from Sanders is good. So that won the first. Now Miami tied it up. And Buffalo set to receive. And to the 19 it goes. Well, for a 19-yard return it goes to the 25. 1st and 10. And off Cook. James Cook. Stiff arm. James Cook racing down to the 44. No, 39. Oh my god, I'm blind. Oh my god. Again, breaks the initial tackle, breaks the 2nd and 3rd tackle, and James Cook is in Miami territory once again. And the Dolphins are chasing him, but will they get there? He's at the 10 to the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and he's in from 61 out. And James Cook is trying to get the Bills back in it. 21-14, Buffalo leads in Game 2. If they lose, they are out. And the Miami Dolphins will advance to the Retro Bowl Finals, the first ever. HN fumbles the ball, picked up by Buffalo on their first turnover. And Miami's first turnover this series is costly, as now Buffalo has a chance to go up by 14. Now handoff James Cook, 8 yards. He has gotten all the touches in this game. Handoff Cook, short of the line of gain. 3rd and 2. Allen threw 2 interceptions last game. And it's his second throw of the game, caught by Shakir, his first grab to the 17. Now Allen in trouble, and he's gonna run. Josh Allen gets down at the 10. And now throwing caught, end zone, James Cook scores the touchdown. Now the kick from Bass is good on the extra point, and it is now 28-14, Buffalo in the lead. And now down to the 29. And A-Chain up the middle doesn't get anywhere. We're under a minute left. Tua looking to heave deep and caught Tyreek Hill, and he's at the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and he scores. The Dolphins are not going to go away yet. They're not going to let it get away. Now the kick is good. Now the return to the 22. Now Allen, first play of the drive, and he's going to throw deep. It's caught. Dalton Kincaid brought down. Now looking to throw. It's caught. James Cook, shoestring tackle at the 40. 10 seconds left. Now throwing, it's caught. Dawson Knox brought down, timeout. No. Bass's kick is good. And Buffalo takes a 31-21 lead into halftime as they look to avoid elimination and force a Game 3. And now Miami's set to receive, and they're looking to cut this lead down to a single score, which they will have the chance to do. On this drive, A-Chain breaks the first few tackles, and he is going to go into Buffalo territory at least, and he's going deep in now. Will they catch him? No. And he's at the 10-5 and scores. One play, 76 yards for Devon A-Chain. And now the score is 31-28. Now the return from Buffalo starts at the 7. The Bills looking to counterattack on Miami's opening possession. Didn't use drive there because it really wasn't a drive. Now Allen throwing short, incomplete, intended for Knox. Now Allen again looking to throw. And he's trying to throw it, and it's rifled and caught. And he's going all the way to the 44, setting up a Bills first down. Now James Cook, only 2 yards. Now here's Shakir, got a first down and more. Khalil Shakir is off to the races, and he will score from 42 yards out. And the kick from Bass is good. And the return from the 8 to the 24. Tua just takes it up the middle and does not get anywhere. Now Tua throwing deep. It's called Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill, and he's going to run. And he's going to probably score. If the Bills can't catch him, which they won't, he scores. Now the kick from Sanders makes it 38-35. 58 seconds left in the third. Buffalo in the driver's seat. Because every time Miami scores, Buffalo keeps answering back. Now here's Cook. James Cook again. And he's got a first down and way more. And he's into Buffalo territory. He's passed it now to the 42. And James Cook surely doesn't seem like he wants to be eliminated. And Cook with another great grab for 8 yards. 2nd and 2, handoff Cook. James Cook. And he gets hit a few times before being brought down. 2nd and 10. First and 10. It's my fault. Allen throwing. Caught. Shakir. Outraces a whole bunch of defenders. And he ends the third quarter. And they have the ball at the 11. Allen. All day to throw. And he's going to take off. Josh Allen at the 10, down at the 2. 2nd and 1. And Cook up the middle, doesn't get it. 3rd and inches. Cook up the middle. Got it. 1st and goal. James Cook up the middle. 3rd time's the charm, and he scores. And now they return to the 22. Now Tua throwing. Caught. Tyreek Hill. And he's going to get brought down after a 14-yard catch to the 36. Now Tua throwing deep. Incomplete. That would have been a home run ball had it been hauled in. But instead it's 2nd and 10. Now Hill for 19, and he gets across into Buffalo territory. 1:45 left. Hill breaks the first, breaks the second. He gets down at the 30. Tried to make a third guy miss. Now this one's caught. Here's Waddle. Waddle at the 20. Waddle at the 15, down to the 14. Miami looking for a miracle. Will they have it in them? A-Chain scores. Touchdown. Now, kick is good from Jason Sanders. Bills fall on the onside kick. And now here's Cook. James Cook. Oh, that would have been a dagger. But instead it's still a first down. Now the Bills try to run some and James Cook is going to be responsible for trying to get through, and he gets the first down and more, and he is going to run all the way and scores. Touchdown Buffalo. With 29 seconds left, they go up by 2 scores. 52-42 is your score. And Miami's going to need 2 scores in less than 30 seconds. Will they get it done? They have 21 seconds to do it. Now Tua. They need a quick developing play, and they get it, Tyreek Hill. But will he get to the end zone in time is a great question. He's at the 20, 15, 10, and down. He doesn't even get to the end zone. Miami takes the points, and so Buffalo holds on and gets themselves a series tie at 1-1, and we will have a game 3 to decide who will advance to The Retro Bowl Season 1 Finals. Will it be the 8th seed Miami Dolphins, who came in as the worst record in the AFC, qualifying for the postseason? Or will it be the Buffalo Bills, who cruised through the entire postseason, but it seems like their division rival has got them hitting a roadblock? We'll see with Game 3 happening. The game that decides who will represent the AFC in the Retro Bowl Finals is coming up. It's Game 3 of the AFC Championship Series between the Miami Dolphins, number 8 seed. They weren't supposed to be here at all. They were ranked number 10 out of 10 out of the possible AFC teams entering the postseason, and they fought their way all the way here to the AFC Championship Series. And then the team they're facing, the number 2 seeded Buffalo Bills, after the Miami Dolphins eliminated the Cincinnati Bengals, who were the number 1 seed. The Bills had the whole path to the Retro Bowl Finals in the AFC run through them, and they struggled to finish it out in Game 1, finished it off in Game 2, and now the series is tied 1-1 in a best of 3. And they're going up against the division rivals. Buffalo swept them, but the series is tied 1-1. The winner heading to the Retro Bowl Finals, and a 19-yard return started to around the 27, and that is where the Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills will start their opening drive. And they'll start out with James Cook, and he's across midfield, and he's been dominant. Both the running backs on either team have been extremely dominant in this game, in this series. And just like that, James Cook scores easily on the first play of the game. And now the kick, pass right down the middle. So now Miami will have a shot, and they'll start their return and get taken to the 22. So here comes Tua Tagovailoa, looking to keep that trend of positive outcomes going, as his team looks to be the underdog in another game. And here's Raheem Mostert, did not play in Game 2, but he was incredible overall during that playoff, during this entire playoff, actually. This entire playoff run, he has been nothing short of spectacular. 2nd and 3. After a 7-yard run from Mostert, this time he takes it for more, and he's got a first down, and way more than that. And he gets brought down after a 29-yard run to the 42. And now that sets up a 1st and 10 at the 42 of Buffalo. Now Mostert again. Mostert only 4 yards this time. And now 2nd and 4 coming up. 2nd and 6. Now Tua's first throw of the game, and it's gonna be caught. Jonnu Smith, and he gets 13 yards. I thought that was gonna be a throwaway, but instead it's a first down for Miami. Now hand off Mostert again, only 4 yards. He has not been playing up to his standard for the playoffs right now. Now looking to throw, it's caught. Tyreek Hill, his first grab of the game, and he scores a 20-yard touchdown run. And Miami has answered right back. Sanders, the kicker. His kick is good. So now Buffalo will look to receive again. And they take it to the 24. No, Josh Allen. First throw of the game is caught. Dalton Kincaid to the 46 and a Buffalo first down. Now hand off to James Cook, and he gets 7 yards. 2nd and 3 now. Hand off. Cook, only a yard. Now 3rd and 1. Hand off. James Cook got the first down, and he gets to the 39, a 6-yard run, and a first down for Buffalo. Now Allen throwing, caught. Matt Collins breaks a few tackles. Oh, what a play! And he's gonna score from 39 yards out. That should not have happened. Miami had him wrapped up several times, but it doesn't matter. Extra points go. Now return. From the 27, 2 seconds left in the first quarter. Can the Dolphins answer on this drive? And it's intercepted! Tua Tagovailoa having a near-perfect playoff series and a near-perfect postseason. Throws an interception, and Buffalo looking to take right back and take this one right back to the house and expanding the lead to double digits. And Dawson Knox got some real close. He's down at the 5. 1st and goal, handoff. Cook down at the 1. 2nd and goal, handoff. Cook is in. Touchdown, Buffalo, and they expand their lead. And as they look to punch their ticket to the final round of the playoffs, and a return to the 21 there. Handoff. Raheem Mostert has been non-existent today. He was incredible in Miami's first 3 playoff games, which were the ones he played. And Raheem Mostert looking to do the same here, replicate those performances. And he's inside the red zone at least. And he's going to look to score, which he won't, but he gets to the 1. A 74-yard run. And Mostert finished it off, yes. And now, Sanders with the extra point. And the turning point for the first 2 games of the season, in this series, have been the turnover. The team that won the turnover battle won the game. And if these teams want to win, they have to win the turnover battle. Buffalo is currently winning the turnover battle with 1 takeaway, and the Dolphins having 0. And Allen misses it right there. 2nd and 10. Allen throwing, overthrown, luckily not intercepted. 3rd and 10. Kincaid gonna make the catch, and he gets a first down and more to the 49. And we're under a minute left to go in the first half. Now Allen throwing, caught. Matt Collins for 19, and he gets down to the 31. Allen had a man, it's caught. Kincaid. Open field tackle, brought him down at the 28. 28 seconds left, and now looking to throw. Again, it's Allen caught. Knox at the 5. Now here's Cook. Down the middle, and he scores. Right up the middle. And there was no resistance at all. Oh, wow. And Bass misses a 2nd extra point of this series. And now 2 seconds left for the Dolphins. Now Tua looking to throw, and he's got Tyreek Hill. And Tyreek Hill looking to use that speed to his advantage at the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and he scores from 72 yards out. Tyreek Hill. And the kick from Sanders is good, and they're only down by 6 heading into halftime. Looking to get that upset victory and punch their ticket to the finals. And they get the ball to start the second half. And now they look to take the lead on this drive, which will start at the 26. And Raheem Mostert only a yard right there. 2nd and 9. Tagovailoa looking to throw, and he's got Hill. Tyreek Hill. And there's not many people stopping him with that kind of speed. And he's got all the way to the 10, 5, and he ties it up right there from 73 yards out. And now the kick is good, and Miami is taking the lead. 14 points on 2 drives, or 2 plays basically. And just like that, Miami puts a furious run together to retake the lead. And now James Cook is going to run all the way down to the 44. Now Allen throwing. It's picked! Intercepted by Walker Jr. And he's going to take this all the way to the red zone at the 20. All the momentum has shifted towards the Dolphins' favor. And now what can they do with this drive? Now this one's caught. Tyreek Hill down at the 5, and he's at the 2. Mostert can finish it off. He can't. He's down at the 2. 2nd and goal. Mostert breaks the first, and no resistance after he scores. So now 21 consecutive scored by Miami to take an 8-point lead. And this is a lot of points to be scored in less than 3 minutes of game time. Now Allen looking to heave, and he's got Matt Collins. And Matt Collins looking to outrace everyone, but he breaks the first, and he gets down to the 19 inside the red zone now. See what James Cook can do, and he gets all the way. Well, he doesn't get that far. We'll call it all the way, but still, he gets to the 18. Now Allen. Oh, that was an odd play. 3rd and 8. Allen can we throw? Scott Hollins breaks the first, and he's in. Touchdown Buffalo, and they look to tie it up with a 2-point conversion. Allen has Cook open, it's picked. So Allen throws a second interception. This one won't count in the stat sheet, but it allows the Dolphins to maintain a lead. And Mostert now, Raheem Mostert, and he's fumbled the ball. It's a fumble, but he falls right back on it. And oh, that one was almost a huge turnaround for the Bills, and now here's Smythe. Oh, and he gets to the 13, and that ends the third. Miami has flipped the script in this third quarter, scoring 21 in a row, and then getting a stop on Buffalo's 2-point conversion attempt. But what else can they do now? 1st and 10. Looking to throw now is Tua throwing, caught Hill and down at the 3. 1st and goal, handoff. Mostert is in. after breaking a few initial tackle attempts, and he easily adds 6 more to the stat sheet, to the scoreboard. And now Sanders makes it 42-33 Miami. And now the Bills. They need 2 scores. And fast. And here's Cook. James Cook not looking to go down without a fight. An 11-yard run to the 41. Handoff. Cook. And James Cook has a first down and more for an 18-yard run to the 41. And now another huge run. Now here's Cook again. Fumble the ball. But he falls right back on it. Just like Mostert did, and it keeps the drive alive. Here's Mac Hollins. He gets to the 14. First and 10, handoff. Cook. Runs over a few guys, and he scores from 14 yards out. And the kick from Bass is good. And the Bills are going to trust their defense to hold the Dolphins to nothing more than a field goal. But will it happen is a really good question. Handoff Raheem Mostert. He lives for these situations. And he's going to get a first down and way more than that. He's got 21. Double the amount needed for a first down. And he's gotten to the 44. To a throwing caught Hill. Tyreek Hill does it again. Breaks a few tackles, showing that the escape artist he has. Whoops! I fumbled that so hard, but it's a touchdown. That was the biggest fumble of all time. Now they're gonna go for 2 to try to make it a 10-point game. Tagovailoa is gonna throw. Oh, and now he's making it easy. Now it's 50-40. Miami on top. 56 seconds left, and the Bills need points and fast. And they'll start their drive at the 26. Can they score 10 points in 47 seconds while not allowing anything from Miami's offense? We'll see here as Buffalo calls their first time out. 38 seconds left. Now looking at the spot, Mac Hollins for 30 with 30 seconds left right at midfield. Allen throwing, and it's intercepted, and that's the dagger. Allen throws his second and his third, including a 2-point conversion. And now Miami takes over, up 10 with 20 seconds left. And Mostert gets a first down. Then he's got more than that. Raheem Mostert is going to take this one and run out a lot of the clock as he makes a man miss. And he scores a touchdown, add insult to injury, pouring salt on the wound. And that's going to take the Miami Dolphins to the Retro Bowl Season 1 Finals and sends the number 2 seed packing disappointment on their faces. And the Dolphins can't be happier than they are right now, as they'll be punching their ticket to the finals, and they'll await their opponent. They'll have to face them on the road anyways, but they have been playing every game on the road so far. So who knows? Because this matchup with Buffalo will be the toughest matchup they'll face. Well, except for Cincinnati, but that was the first round, so that doesn't really count. So they'll await the series results from Packers versus 49ers to find out who they'll play. And after that series is over, it's a best of 5 to find out who the ultimate champion of Retro Bowl Season 1 will be.